on into here. I hope you guys are having a good day. Look at here. Y'all, I don't know where y'all live at, but let me tell you something. In the VA, the last couple of days has been so damn hot. But come on in. I ain't gonna hold you long because I'm kind of tired. I've been doing a whole lot of stuff today. Y'all come on in. I won't hold you long. Ooh wee. Come on. So far, I know this is like one of these random me and my random lives. I just wanted to pop in for a few minutes and shout at y'all. Come on in here. I see some of y'all peeping. I see some of y'all peeping. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all doing all right? What y'all doing today? Is it hot in your city? And where is your city? Where are you from? God damn, it is some kind of hot out here. I'm waiting. We wait. hmm Now you know what? Every time I get ready to do something, like especially come on this jigamabob, my dogs want to just show off. They want to start moving around and doing things. But look, I popped on here real quick because I want to tell y'all something. Check this out. Hey, how you doing? I hope everybody doing okay. Listen, so do y'all have nosy neighbors? Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all what happened to me real quick today. I want to tell y'all two things and I'm gonna get up off here. First thing is first. So I go outside this morning trying to beat this heat because, like I said, the last couple of days it's been. I'm talking about extra hot, hotter than normal, right? So I go outside and I pull out my big old lawnmower, the ride lawnmower, and the push mower and all that stuff. Get my little garden stuff together, to do my yard work, right? And I ain't really want to be out there with nobody. I wanted to be by myself out there in the elements, because I just find peace in that. So no soon as I come out in my yard and got my dogs straight to put them back in the crib so I could be hanging out in the yard doing my thing. Time I got on my lawnmower, I see one of my neighbors, right, coming out. He going to his garage and start pulling out his shit. I was like, damn, he just did his yard day before yesterday. So I figure, me going out here, I'm have peace. But let me tell y'all this. What tripped me out is, hey baby, what's going on, cutting edge? I'm just talking. Welcome to everybody coming. I ain't gonna stay on here long. I just want to pop on here and tell y'all two things. One, me doing the yard, and my nosy neighbor came out and he cut his yard yesterday. And damn, if his ass ain't coming, I figure, well, I got this piece right. This right here was like about 9 o'clock when I pulled my stuff out. All the stuff out in the yard, right? So I get my fat ass on my little trailer, on my tractor and stuff, to cut the grass. But check this out. When I go outside to do my yard, I don't be having all this gear, this extra gear. When my father taught me, my father and my brothers and stuff, they taught me how to do yard work and all kinds of stuff. I told y'all we had this business. We did construction, tore down houses and all this kind of stuff, right? So I'm used to doing hard work, like yard work and stuff like that. So I get on the tractor and I pull the tractor out and the trailer out, the thing out to cut the grass. When I see old boy next door, my neighbor, right? And he kind of like maybe 3 or 4 spaces away from me. Y'all know the setup of my yard, right? He come out here with one of those beehive hats on. You know them things that they wear for you when you go out, if you got a beehive. He had his whole face covered up with this beehive hat. He had on a whole jumpsuit, white jumpsuit zipped up, just like you going into a building to fight bugs or some shit. Then he had on goggles and all that stuff, right? And what really tripped me out is y'all remember them gloves they used to use to wash dishes in that women use? They go all the way up your arm and all the way to your elbow. This Negro came out here with yellow gloves and go all the way up to his elbows. Now he doing all that to cut his grass. Man, I said, I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna do this thing. What's going on, Riders? I got on my thing. I cut all the whole backyard I have, right, with the riding lawnmower. And then when I did that, I went around the front part of my house and I took the push mower where you have to walk behind it, the old fashioned push mower. And I pushed that whole mower and did the ditches and everything with the push mower. My husband coming to the front door and stuff. He looking at me and I kind of like gave him a little wave. I'm like, this man over here, he out here disturbing my peace all in the way, he's signifying, trying to see what I'm doing. How about I finished doing my whole yard, front and back, before he even did? But what trips me out is I ain't never seen no man. I'm talking about a real stump down man. Put all that damn gear on, like some woman, to cut grass. I was like, that's a pretty weak ass man if you ask me. I'm sorry. I hate to say that about him. But I'm telling you, that's some weak shit. I'm like, what happened to the men? The men that didn't mind, don't mind, putting on bros and shit like steel toes and blow snot from out your nose with one hand and the other hand. I mean, why you had to have the tissue and all that shit? And the thing about it is, this man is around my age, so he ain't no young dude. This is an older man. I'm like, damn. But anyway, yeah. So that tripped me out. So I wanted to tell y'all that. And the second thing I want to tell you real quick is, um, one thing that I know I was when I was out there doing the yard, I had like a little epiphany. When you were out there in nature, your spirit starts speaking to you, you start thinking about all kinds of stuff, and stuff just pop in your head. So I was thinking, I said, damn, we pay for poison. We as people pay for poison, and they make that shit look so good. What I mean by that, like the commercials and stuff you see on television, advertisement and stuff like that. Yeah, it is sad. I'm like, damn, it's like people they don't have a life, man. I'm telling you, they don't even have a life. I can find happiness in doing little shit like working. When I work on my house and do projects and stuff like that, I'm in heaven. But yeah, and I was out there doing all that, the yard and stuff. He was out there all prissed up and shit. And when I finished, man, I came on in the house. I told my husband, I said, man, listen, I said, I ain't never seen no shit like this. This man called himself a man. He got all this stuff on. A woman don't even put all that shit on. And it's almost 90 degrees here. But anyway, back to paying for poison. When that thought process came in my head while I was out in the front part digging in the ditch, cleaning the ditch out with the ride lawn. I'm not the ride with the push lawnmower, doing the ditches, getting all this stuff out the ditches. So I was thinking, I said, you know what? We pay for poison. Everything that we're paying for is poison. Everything. From the food, from the stuff that we wash our clothes in, from some of the medications that we be get prescribed through from the doctor and all that stuff. So when people say pick your poison, we are actually picking our poison. There is nothing healthy for us to really eat if we're not growing it ourselves. I'm talking about even with the organic foods and all that kind of stuff, we're really picking our poison. And I'm like, damn, we are paying for poison. If you look at television and you see all those TV commercials about the food advertisement at restaurants and all that, they make that shit look some kind of good. But what we doing? We paying for poison. It's like crazy. Yeah, I love the trees and everything too. It's really beautiful out there, nature for real. And then I thought about this too. I was talking to Monique because I saw her comment, y'all. So yeah, then I thought about this. I said, damn, there's no way around it for real. Not for real. Not at this time. If you get a late start and not taking care of yourself and then you like growing your own foods and stuff like that, hey, I'm telling you, we paying for poison. So whose fault is it? Is it the people fault that's selling it to us? Or is it our fault for depending on or relying on people to give us the shit? To get it to us. Because if and they say the food and stuff is fresh and all this, it's not fresh by the time I have to travel to you and all that kind of stuff. So basically, I'm thinking when I came on here, I really want to tell you about the men not really being men no more. I don't care how old they are. There's a lot of men that's not. Yeah, that's right, Rachel. Both they're really not men anymore. So it's two topics. I'm telling y'all in one breath. I'm telling y'all two topics in one breath because it was things I was thinking about, but haven't had time to get on this jigamabob, right? So I'm just giving it all to you the way my mind works, is just to throw it at you, so you can have something to think about or ponder after I leave off of this thing. Okay, so basically, men, I don't know where they went. And I'm thinking it's because it's the poison that they've been eating and consuming in their bodies that make them even effeminate, even older men. Because like I said, this man that was out there doing the yard all geared down and shit, like he's scared of a bug getting on him. And he 60, he in his 60s too. I'm 60 and he in his 60s. And he got all this shit on. I'm like, and I'm a woman, all I had on was my jeans, tennis shoes, a big t-shirt, and I was out there getting it. It's like, damn. I mean, you got men in their sixties that don't know how to work, and they don't know how to work. So I'm thinking if a crisis happened or some break out or bust out and shit like that, I would just put it like this: I wouldn't want him for my husband or my man to protect me to do shit. Because anytime you got to put on all of that shit to cut grass, man, I'm telling you, Houston, we have a problem. I'm just saying. Anyway, back to picking your poison. Now I'm gonna leave you with the solution. Okay, so solution would be, even though you cannot do anything right now because everything we pay for, we have to eat and we get from them. I know you laughing about it, but I'm just saying shit. I want that nigga to be protecting me doing shit. I mean, if I was his wife, I'd probably be the one at that window with the shotgun and stuff, waiting for somebody to come, to be, shoot out the window if somebody try to invade your house and stuff, doing guard duty at night. He probably go to sleep at 8 o'clock at night and don't get up none in the middle of the night to look out no windows and recheck doors, or he probably don't do nothing but lay on that ass. I'm like, what the hell? What kind of man? But anyway, because I'm gonna tell you right now, my husband still walk in the middle of the night. When everybody's sleeping, making sure everything's cool and checked out. Oh, thank you, Russell. Oh shit, I got me some gas money, boy. Salute to you, Miss Your Thoughts, for blessing this sector with your wisdom. Oh, come on back here. The damn thing went away. God damn it, Russell. Damn. But I know you said something sweet. I appreciate it, Russell. Listen, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna change. I'm gonna be your thoughts from now to the day I die. I'm too old to change. I'm set in my ways. I'm too old to change. But I'm not too old to listen to other people and be open minded, and receive and learn. I'm never too old to do that. And no, I don't know everything. But you can bet your bottom dollar. I know a whole lot about a whole lot of. You better bet that shit. But thank you, baby. But yeah, but my husband, like I was saying, he still be on watch at nighttime. When I'm sleeping now, my daughter gone, so it's just me and my husband now. I don't have nobody. We empty nesters and stuff like that. I'm telling you, the dogs they be laying down, but they pay attention. But he get up, he move around, he'll go outside. He don't just stay in the house and look out the windows and shit. My dude, my old man, he get off that ass. He put on his pants and he go and walk the outline of my house. We got cameras and everything, but he'll walk at night. He'll walk the damn whole goddamn block while people still sleep. It be 2, 3 o'clock in the damn morning, and he's still checking out what's going on in the neighborhood while other people sleeping. I mean, what happened to the goddamn real men though? God damn. And truth be told, he the only one out there when he do it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, we need to start back. We need to, hey, we guys, women, we need to start talk to your man. If he don't do it, make a suggestion. Tell him you don't feel safe. Tell him you need him to make something move to make sure that you secure and protected, right? Because I'm just saying, this shit weak right here. This shit is weak, boy. But anyway, yeah, and I think it's got a lot to do with the foods and stuff that we're eating. That's probably why I'm having these two things going up. Yeah, right. Big up my husband. I'm telling you, he always watch. And I'm not, and I'm gonna tell you something. Don't get it twisted. And when he sleep, I'm woke. So it's always somebody watching. And I don't sleep all day. I'm not a sleeper. 4 to 5 hours is all I sleep. That's it. That's all. I might take it down, like go outside and shit and just kick back in the chair, just relax and stuff after I've been moving. Let that sun recharge me, and I'm back at it again until I get whatever I'm planning on doing for that day done. I don't let the sun go down if I got a project in my mind or something that I want to do. I think that every day you should have something to do that's productive and that will help you and your family be prosperous and grow forward. It don't always have to be money. You don't have to always go out and spend money. It's things that you could be doing. Like right now, I was telling y'all how hot it is now. Some of y'all, wintertime, y'all know wintertime coming. That's the longest month. We're in summer now. So now is the time if you have a fireplace in your house, or even if you don't have a fireplace, if you got a barrel or a bucket that can be in your backyard or a hole that you can dig in your backyard, now is the time to go around and collect all the fallen branches and logs that people be throwing in ditches and throwing away on the side of the road and stacking them and bringing them back to your house and stacking them so you can have some heat in the winter when it comes up, especially when this electrical grid go down. Because I'm gonna tell you this now, that shit gonna go down. It's going down. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. That shit going down, and people gonna be struggling and scrambling. And one more thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get off of here because I was talking about how we pay for poison. Just make sure y'all get all y'all water straight. Make sure that every person in your house that live in your house have at least 10 cases of water per person. Just do that little small simple thing, and you be on the road to being able to not be in fear if shit gets shut down and water get turned off and stuff. And then spend $200, only $200 at a store where you can get some supplies that'll hold you down and put in your pantry, like rice, beans, and things like that, so you can have something, right? You know, I'm just saying. And make sure you pray to who you serve. Pray to whoever you serve, whoever your master is, whoever you believe in. Pray to it and get your mind right. Get your mind right and stay away from unnecessary, ignorant ass nigga noise. Because when you got shit in your head, you're not gonna be able to think. You're gonna be all sidetracked, and then you're gonna have the emotions that other people have that ain't got a goddamn thing to do with you. As long as don't nobody come like Kwame said, fucking with you, then you good, right? You good. Mind your own black business, right? Keep your head up, everybody. I just wanted to come up here and just put my little 2 cents out. And you don't have to have no money to be going to no damn gym either. If I had either one of y'all want to lose some weight, if I could have you for due to some of the shit that I be doing, like what I did today, I guarantee you ain't need no sauna, none of that shit. You'd have been sweating, getting that shit out your body, and you would have felt every bone in your body, a muscle in your body feel good. But anyway, because I can work you. You welcome, Monique. Anytime, baby. And I want to thank all of my supporters too. I know I don't come on here like I should, and I'm gonna do a lot better. I'm gonna start doing better if I don't do nothing but upload videos, right? And I'm gonna start putting stuff out here that's gonna give you some news that you can use and that can build you up, and and help you, live a more peaceful life, right? Because why live? What's the purpose of living when you are when you're just not happy? you know. So if some of y'all need to get rid of them men and women in your life, y'all keep on holding on to niggas, no good niggas, and y'all women keep on holding on to the no good men back and forth, whichever way it is. Because you got some no good women, you got some no good men. Stop holding on to shit, even with family members, anybody that's getting on your nerves, get rid of them. It's time to clean house. We do spring cleaning, but you need to clean all the time. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Anything that's putting you down and making you feel some type of way, get rid of that shit. Get rid of all that negativity and start putting in positive stuff in your house, stuff that make you feel good. And ask yourself when your feet hit the floor, why did the Lord spare you to live another day? What's your purpose? Did he tell you that your Lord, the God and Savior, your God Almighty, when you put your feet on the floor this morning, was it his plan for you to argue back and forth with other niggas? Was it his plan for you to go out here and make other people's day miserable because your day is miserable and you ain't got your life right? Why did he put your feet on the floor? Ask yourself that question. You dig? And for anybody, I mean anybody, that continues to live that life in a bunch of fucking chaos, I'm telling you now, uh, you won't live to see 60. I bet you that. Anyway, I'm going up out of here. Y'all have a good day, everybody. Walk in peace. Walk in peace. Walk in peace. All right? And keep your vibration high, right? Keep your vibration high. What I mean by that? That means keep your mind concentrated on what's good for you and your family. Focus on things that you love. If you can't focus on nobody that you love, focus on the grass that's growing or the sun that's shining, because that stuff and the air that you breathing, stuff like that is what's keeping you alive. You see what I'm saying? Focus on the things that's beautiful to you. And everybody don't like everybody. If you don't want, just like my neighbor, we waved and everything when he was out there doing that shit. I waved at him like he waved at me. And guess what I did? I tuned his ass right on out and started thinking about my own stuff, which made me think about the topic of poison, how we paying for poison. You see that? And how I can come on here and tell you people, my subscribers, the one that listen, I don't care if it's one in the chat, whoever listens, stop paying for poison. And if you're going to pay for poison because you have no choice, meaning pick your vegetables and food and stuff from the grocery store, make sure you pick the top of the line stuff. Try to go to farmers market or things like that. But basically, until you can break it down and learn how to grow your own food to take care of you and yours. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? And again, walk in peace, because I'm telling you, there is no one on this earth that's going to disturb my peace. Not even my nosy neighbor that ain't had nothing else to do because he miserable. You see what I'm saying? And misery do love company. But so do other people that's in high vibration. They like company too. So again, pick your poison. All right, I'm going, y'all. Peace, everybody. Hit that like button on your way out. Thank you, Russell. I appreciate the super chat, baby. Thank you for coming through. And I appreciate y'all tipping the typing or just hitting the like button. And you're just watching. I appreciate it, y'all. Have a good day, everybody.